plan in place with her and for her, and we did everything. She did everything what she could do, and we supported her as good as possible. She came into training. She's in a very good place, but just not ready to compete, I think. It's just a matter of time, and we don't have that time.
How difficult what decision was it then?
Yeah, really hard. It's hard for every player that we had to disappoint. But of course, for her too, she's just such a big player who had such an impact on the England game, and she did everything. But yeah, as I said, other players do everything too. It's just really hard.
What was her reaction when you told her that she wouldn't be in the final squad?
Yeah, well, of course she was really, really disappointed, and I know she did everything to make it. So of course she wasn't happy. She just took the arguments I gave her, and then we left it for now, and we get in contact later.
Was Steph and the other players not in the squad?
Thanks, Simon.
Hi, Sarina.
Hi.
With Steph, how difficult was it to not let emotion or sentiment come into your thinking in terms of picking her or not picking her?
I think I just answered that question, but you want to hear it another time? I will answer it again. It's hard, but you have to have. Well, first of all, you have respect for each other, and you have an open conversation, and you have to have an honest conversation. So, yes, of course, it's emotional, but the best thing is to give an honest answer and give the arguments, the football arguments, and bring that across.
And is there any thought or scope for her possibly being involved in a non-playing role in terms of her experience or having as part of the setup, or is it now?
No, I don't. I think, yes, she has lots of experience, but I think in this squad, we have also other players that can share their experiences with the team. So it's just the 23.
Thanks, Simon. We'll go to Susie.
Thanks. Hey, Sarina. How close was Steph? You said it was just a case of time. How much more time do you think she needs before she's match fit?
Well, let me answer this last question on Steph, because I also want to talk about the 23. But I think she needs rhythm, and you need playing time. And so I don't know the time. It's just what you see. And normally you build up, and we have three games to build that up in minutes. But every person is different, and every person reacts different on load and comes back. Some players come back real quick, gonna take a little more time. So that's hard to compare with each other.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Susie. Go to Catherine.
Why did you decide to pick her despite a lack of match sharpness?
Because she's doing well. She has been in training for a while. She has been in camp with us, and she has been in training, playing training games, and she's ready to compete tomorrow.
Happy with the squad?
Yeah, I'm happy with the squad. Yes, very happy.
Thanks,
Sorry.
Anton. We'll open up to questions.
Forward to seeing what she can do at this Euros.
Yeah, she came in for the first time, so we start working with her. She built up at the club. She did well, and now in the training session, she's growing and growing, getting used to the style of play, which is not really a lot different than it is at Man City. She's excited. We are excited, and yes, well, we have 3 friendly games, and hopefully we can see a little more.
Thanks, Emma. We'll go to Molly.
Hi, Sarina.
How is her fitness, and will she be ready for these upcoming games?
She kept on training. So when some players had some time off, she kept on training in rehab, and she's in a good place now. It was in some knee trouble, but she's in a good place now. She's training all the time, and she's ready to compete.
Thanks, Ever Smart.
In helping the younger players come through?
Yeah, well, first of all, she performs on the pitch. That's the first thing she needs to do. You need to perform and show, and she brings something in our game. But as a person, yeah, she's such a bright person. She always looks relaxed. She makes people smile, and that you know. Then sometimes, you know, you have to be serious when we're on. We have to be focused, but it's also good to relax, and she can help in that too, and she can share all her experience she has, and she's a social smart human being too. So yes, that brings that in the team too.
Thank you, Sarina.
Thank you.
Going into this as they're preparing for a home tournament?
Yeah, there's pressure. What we do is, first of all, as we said, we have a plan in place on pitch and off pitch, and we just trying to manage all the expectations. And first of all, we have expectations from ourselves. We just want to play the best game we can. And that's what we're working on every day. So our plan needs to be really clear. We need to have trust in our plan and stick with that plan, whatever occurs on our road or comes on a road. And that's where you try to focus on. And the other thing is that, well, we know what our plan is. We share that with the team all the time. We get feedback from the team. So we make sure we're on the same page. And those are the conversations we have. And yes, we'll probably have lots of opinions, which is okay. Because the more people watch, the more opinions we have, the better it is for the development of the game. But we need to value our own opinions because we know what plan we have in place.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sophie. We'll take a question from the back.
In 10 seconds, you two. Then people stacked up behind. I'll call it. So we're going kneeling. Go! Go! Punch out, punch out. Go!
So nice, so nice. Yeah, honestly, it's one of the most, one of the nicest things that I've ever done. Just so rewarding. That group of kids as well.
Yeah,
Just,
it was smashing there.
yeah, a really good group. I'm sure you are as well, Megan, but,
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
I'm always going to be biased for that.
Right, now we're getting somewhere. And the ones who aren't bothered, you know, don't turn up.
Just leave it. Do you know what?
Well, they don't show much, do they?
It's the same everywhere.
I was looking for your number the other day. Can I take note of it?
course you can.
I love it.
07957 257 6